back in 2018, we had conversations. You were always talking about Apple.
I love Apple
Everybody's
stock.
got to have an Apple. It's
Yep.
the OG. It's always there.
Yeah.
Let's just play this out.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is,
Yeah.
but let's go back in time and look at what Apple stock. I'm gonna pull my phone up here.
Yeah.
and I'll show you.
We can assume it doubled.
Oh, it's. Let's just
We can
let.
assume it doubled.
Let's let.
But what's
the market tell us what
Okay.
could have happened, because that's the stock that you would have bought.
Right.
We can play it out the S&P 500. Let's just say
Yeah.
you bought Apple with it and see
Yeah.
like what would have changed over time from 2018
right?
to today if you'd invested the $10,000
But-
before you put into that
and,
watch.
let's do that. While you're looking for that, though, let's think about.
I got it up here, right?
Okay, great.
Let's just
so
look at this. Let's
what
just look
was
at this.
what was Apple stock
Right here.
in 2019?
Apple stock. Let's go back to
I think I got it June 2019. So
Okay.
5 years.
so June of 2019.
Yeah.
Apple stock was trading at $55
Before splits and all-
before
yeah,
the splits
okay,
and all
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
this is all split adjusted.
55. What's it today?
Today, if we play this all the way out, Apple stock's at $246.
Okay.
That's a 362% gain.
So-
if you'd put that money into the stock market, which means that you'd have 4.5 times, you'd have almost 50 grand.
Yeah. So my
If you had put that
8,700
money
bucks. Yeah.
into this. Now you're
Yeah.
over here touting to me that you made this great investment decision
Yeah.
by buying the Rolex watch.
Yeah.
And it's now worth 15,000. You paid 8,000 for it, so
Yeah.
you've doubled your money. But even if we pulled up the S&P 500, I
Yeah.
can show you that has had the same impact over time
See,
with dividends
no.
being paid out on top
This
of it.
is what makes this
and
a
it's
bullshit-
the thought process of
Yeah.
thinking that I need to have this watch when I could pick a ton of different stocks you put that money into
Yeah.
where you've actually done a lot better over time.
Right.
And do you need to be buying that stuff before
Okay.
35, before 40?
I
That's
hear
my
this
question.
stuff all the time. This is such a bullshit argument.
Why is it a bullshit argument?
Why are you going to Starbucks every single day? Why don't you put that money into stocks? Why aren't you buying Apple stock with your Starbucks money? Why are you wasting money on whatever vehicle you're driving? Why do you have a Tesla? You could have put that into Apple stock. Like, what's the difference here? You're gonna spend a certain amount of money. I think smart people are taking a percentage of their income and they're saving that for the future. They're investing that. They're trying to be smart about it. But a part of life has to be being able to enjoy some of the process along the way of making it.
Your argument is
you don't want to
flawed.
live on a if you're making 300K, why live on a 30K budget just because you can?
Like, you're living for the future. Here's where your argument is flawed.
You have to enjoy something now.
Number one, like, size matters. Equating Starbucks coffee to a Rolex watch, to me, does not work. You equate it to a Tesla.
I know how
and
much you
here's
spend
where
at
that's different. Let me show you this. You see my DoorDash bill. It's mostly my wife. It's not me on the DoorDash bill.
Yeah.
But I think we have to think about it from this perspective. This watch versus the Tesla. No one looks at my $35,000 Tesla Model 3.
Yeah.
It did upgrade to a Y recently.
Yeah.
But okay, $50,000 car.
$50,000 car.
No one looks at the $50,000 car
Yeah.
and says, oh, he's wealth signaling. Oh my God, he's got a Tesla. Everybody and their mother has a Tesla now. They're so affordable, everybody can get them.
Yeah.
So I'm not wealth signaling in a Tesla.
Yeah.
That's wealth signaling.
No. It's
That's a needless
It is
purchase.
wealth signaling to poor people. Poor people will look at a Rolex and say that's wealth signaling.